The U.S. economy is at a crossroads. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent recently stated that there are no guarantees about a potential recession. His words have fueled anxiety among businesses and citizens alike. The economy has been sending mixed signals, leaving many to wonder about the future. Bessent's comments highlight the uncertainty surrounding the economic outlook. The U.S. has enjoyed a period of relatively strong growth in recent years. However, there are growing concerns that this expansion may be coming to an end. The possibility of a recession is a serious concern for policymakers and ordinary Americans. A recession can lead to job losses, business closures, and a decline in living standards. The uncertainty surrounding the economic outlook is already having a negative impact on consumer confidence and business investment. The Trump administration has implemented policies aimed at reducing government spending. They argue that this is essential for creating a sustainable economic path. These policies, however, have been met with mixed reactions. Proponents of these policies argue that they are necessary to reduce the deficit and promote long-term growth. They believe that reducing government spending will free up resources for the private sector to invest and create jobs. Critics, on the other hand, argue that these cuts are too deep and will harm the economy. They point to the fact that government spending cuts can lead to job losses in the public sector. They argue that this can have a ripple effect throughout the economy. The debate over government spending is likely to continue. What is clear is that the choices made by policymakers will have a significant impact on the economy for years to come. Public concern over the economy is growing. Consumer confidence has dropped in recent months. This decline in confidence is a worrying sign for the economy. When consumers are confident about the future, they are more likely to spend money. This spending drives economic growth. A recent poll showed that a majority of Americans disapprove of the government's handling of the economy. This disapproval rating reflects the deep anxiety many Americans feel about their financial well-being. The rising cost of living, stagnant wages, and healthcare costs are major concerns for many families. The decline in consumer confidence is a sign that the government needs to do more to address the concerns of ordinary Americans. Failure to do so could further dampen economic growth and lead to a self-fulfilling prophecy of recession. Economists are divided on the likelihood of a recession in the near future. Some economists believe that the U.S. economy is strong enough to weather the current storm. They point to the low unemployment rate and strong consumer spending as evidence of a healthy economy. Other economists are less optimistic. They argue that the recent stock market volatility, trade tensions, and slowing global growth are all warning signs of a potential recession. They believe that the risks of a recession are increasing. J.P. Morgan's chief economist, for example, predicts a 40% chance of a U.S. recession in 2025. This prediction highlights the uncertainty surrounding the economic outlook. Even the experts are divided on whether or not a recession is likely. Section 5. Market volatility, trade wars, and economic uncertainty. The stock market has been volatile in recent months. This volatility is a reflection of the uncertainty surrounding the global economy. The ongoing trade war between the United States and China is a major source of this uncertainty. The Trump administration has imposed tariffs on billions of dollars worth of Chinese goods. China has retaliated with tariffs of its own. This tit-for-tat tariff battle has disrupted global supply chains and increased costs for businesses and consumers. The trade war is just one of several factors contributing to market volatility. Other factors include rising interest rates, slowing global growth, and political instability in several parts of the world. Section 6. The Trump administration's economic gamble, a high-stakes game. President Trump has acknowledged that the U.S. is going through an economic transition period. This transition is marked by significant shifts in economic policies and strategies, aiming to reshape the financial landscape of the country. He attributes this to his administration's significant policy changes. These changes include sweeping tax reforms, deregulation efforts, and a focus on boosting domestic industries. However, he avoids confirming a potential recession. When pressed by reporters, he often deflects, emphasizing the positive aspects of the current economic indicators. The Trump administration's economic policies have been a subject of much debate. Lawmakers and economists are divided on the long-term effects of these policies. Supporters argue that the tax cuts and deregulation have boosted the economy. They believe these measures have spurred business growth and increased consumer confidence. They point to the low unemployment rate as evidence of success. The job market has seen significant improvements with more opportunities available across various sectors. Critics argue that these policies primarily benefit the wealthy and corporations. They claim that the tax cuts disproportionately favor the rich, leaving the middle and lower classes behind. They contend that the benefits have not trickled down to the middle class and working families. Many feel that their financial situations have not improved despite the overall economic growth. They also express concern that the policies are unsustainable and will lead to greater economic inequality. The fear is that the gap between the rich and the poor will continue to widen. The long-term impact of the Trump administration's economic policies remains to be seen. Economists are closely monitoring the situation, analyzing data, and making predictions about future trends. What is certain is that these policies have created both opportunities and challenges for the U.S. economy. As the nation moves forward, the true effects of these economic strategies will become clearer, shaping the future of America's financial landscape. Section 7. A nation divided, political fault lines mirror economic anxieties. The debate over the economy is not just an economic one, it is also deeply political. The way people perceive economic issues is often influenced by their political beliefs and affiliations. The political divide in the United States is reflected in the way that Americans view the economy. This divide is not just about numbers and statistics. It is about values, priorities, and visions for the future. Republicans are more likely to view the economy positively, often citing job growth, stock market performance, and tax cuts as indicators of success. While Democrats are more likely to have a negative outlook, focusing on issues like income inequality, healthcare costs, and environmental concerns. This political divide makes it difficult to have a rational conversation about the economy. Each side is entrenched in its own perspective, making compromise and consensus challenging. Each side tends to view the data through their own partisan lens. This selective interpretation of facts further deepens the divide and hinders constructive dialogue. This polarization makes it challenging to find common ground and develop effective solutions to the economic challenges facing the nation. The lack of a unified approach means that policies often swing dramatically with changes in political power. It is essential for policymakers to move beyond partisan politics and address the economic concerns of all Americans. Only by working together can we hope to create sustainable and inclusive economic growth. Failure to do so will only exacerbate the divisions within society and make it more difficult to address the economic challenges facing the nation. The future of the country depends on bridging these divides and finding common solutions. Section 8. The Global Impact Interconnected Economies. Face uncertainty. The U.S. economy is not an island, it is deeply integrated into the global economy. The economic fortunes of the United States are intertwined with those of countries around the world. The uncertainty surrounding the U.S. economy is therefore having a ripple effect across the globe. A slowdown in the U.S. economy would likely lead to a slowdown in global economic growth. This is because the U.S. is a major market for goods and services from around the world. A decline in U.S. demand would hurt businesses in other countries. The interconnectedness of the global economy means that economic shocks in one part of the world can quickly spread to other parts of the world. This interconnectedness highlights the importance of international cooperation in addressing economic challenges. Section 9. Preparing for the unknown, navigating the economic headwinds. In today's rapidly changing world, understanding and navigating economic headwinds is more crucial than ever. The economic outlook for the United States is uncertain. Factors such as global trade tensions, technological advancements, and shifting consumer behaviors all contribute to this uncertainty. There are both risks and opportunities on the horizon. While some industries may face challenges, others could see unprecedented growth. It is impossible to predict the future with certainty. However, by staying informed and adaptable, we can better navigate these changes. However, it is essential for individuals, businesses, and policymakers to be prepared for a range of potential outcomes. This means having strategies in place to respond to both positive and negative developments. Individuals should make sure that their finances are in order. This involves budgeting wisely, investing prudently, and being aware of economic trends that could impact personal finances. This includes having an emergency fund, paying off high-interest debt, and saving for retirement. Additionally, staying informed about economic policies and market conditions can help individuals make better financial decisions. Businesses should carefully monitor economic conditions and adjust their plans accordingly. This might involve diversifying supply chains, investing in new technologies, or exploring new markets. Policymakers should take steps to strengthen the economy and make it more resilient to shocks. This includes creating policies that support innovation and entrepreneurship. This includes investing in infrastructure, education, and research and development. By doing so, we can build a more robust and adaptable economy. It also includes implementing policies that promote sustainable and inclusive economic growth. Ensuring that all segments of society benefit from economic progress is crucial for long-term stability. The future may be uncertain, but by taking steps to prepare for a range of potential outcomes, individuals, businesses, and policymakers can help to mitigate the risks and take advantage of the opportunities that lie ahead. Together, we can navigate the economic headwinds and build a brighter future for all.